Hello everyone, this is Lego Toby, and today I will be reviewing the LEGO Avengers Tower Battle set from 2020. Now, as of recording this video, you can still get this LEGO set in stores, but this set currently retails for $90 and has 685 pieces with 7 minifigures, which in my opinion, $90 for 685 pieces isn't the best value in my opinion. So, but I mean, this is a pretty tall structure. So, but even then, I don't really think this set is worth $90. Now, it's going to be pretty rare when I release a couple videos in a day. Like, for the most part, um, unless it's a fairly special occasion or something like that, like a delay maybe or something like that, it'll be pretty rare when I release a couple videos a day. And like perhaps the rarest case scenario would if I release like 3 videos in one day. But either way though, yeah. But basically a new YouTube video a day is what I'll basically be doing most of the time. So, and the reason I chose the Avengers Tower Battle of all Lego sets to review next is because I do personally like this set, and this is a Lego set I am excited to review. And I figured I could also go a little bit more modern, so I decided to review this set. Anyway, let's talk about the minifigures first. So the first minifigure I'm going to review is Iron Man. Let's see, and this is unfortunately a very, very common minifigure. Like, disappointingly, one of the most common minifigures of 2020, in my opinion. Originally used in the Iron Man mech, and then, reused in basically almost every summer 2020 Avengers set. Like, the only summer 2020 Avengers set you can't get this minifigure in is the $15 accessory pack. And yeah, but and the Iron Man helmet bust, but I mean, no minifigures are in that set. I mean, if Lego were to put a minifigure in those helmet busts set, it'd most likely be this same minifigure. And he also appears in the newly released Iron Man vs. Thanos 4 Plus Lego set as well. Yeah, that released just recently as well. But anyway, remove his helmet piece, and we have his, display, I guess, which is a new piece or faceprint from 2018 for most Tony Stark minifigures, which kind of like that faceprint at first, but is pretty common now. And we also have his normal faceprint, and Lego was also really kind enough to include a hairpiece for Tony Stark when he doesn't have his helmet on, which is one of the reasons that got me to wanting this set, and it is just great. And then we have an AIM agent minifigure, which is basically one you can get in the Avengers Truck Takedown Lego set, the Hulkbuster versus AIM Agents Lego set, the Speeder Bike Chase Lego set, the $15 accessory pack, and the Iron Man Armory, and basically a majority of, and the Avengers Helicarrier. And this AIM Agent minifigure basically has the identical blaster build. Sorry if you can't see it well. There we go. But what this AIM Agent minifigure has over this one is this green chain thing that will be activated in a play feature in this Lego set. And then we have Red Skull himself. I just gave him this piece to represent the Tesseract. That didn't really come in the set though. He has this interesting blaster for a build, and this is basically a stud shooter. So how stud shooters work are basically you press this thing right here and it shoots out. Now it's pretty rare when a stud shooter just looks like this normally just be a stud by itself. And the Red Skull minifigure himself is kind of interesting. And this Red Skull minifigure is also exclusive to this Lego set. And then we have Black Widow, which she is holding a couple of guns. And she also has what I think is the Jyn Erso face print from the Rogue One Lego sets. So her face is double-sided. And now there are a couple more minifigures in this Lego set, but we will be getting to them soon. And now, to talk about this flying motorcycle build here, kind of interesting, I suppose. And probably what raised the price of the set, maybe. But all you have to do is just put the Black Widow minifigure here. And then she can ride her flying motorcycle to action. Now, setting that aside, and setting everything else over here aside, we have the Avengers Tower itself. And you can open it up to reveal the interior. And gosh, it is quite dark to see, unfortunately. Let me just... Does that work a little bit, maybe? Okay, I'll just... Okay, I'll figure out a way to fix... There we go. That is much better already. Anyway, so... Yeah, so you can just put this, motorcycle vehicle I showed you earlier, put it back in, or better yet, close the entire Avengers Tower building altogether, open this up, and have it fly right in. And then close that back up. But as far as the interior goes, there are some nice detailing right here. And an interesting play feature down there where, let me just place that back in. So, basically, it seems like this... Okay, there we go. So, this thing right there... So, see this right here? Well, this thing activates a play feature, where if you press this, this thing goes out like this. Yeah. And this is the thing that comes out. I am not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but okay. And then, finishing off the remainder of the minifigures of this set, we have, Taser. And in case you're wondering, underneath both of these minifigures' helmets is just this clear headpiece. And, Blazer, which is another really interesting minifigure. And LEGO included power blasts for them. Now, I'm not going to include I'm not going to talk about each and every individual power blast LEGO piece, because I have a ridiculous amount of those just scattered around my LEGO collection. And, if you just go over here, you can actually open this up and, have these two minifigures just fly out of there. So, that's kind of interesting. And they're easy to put back in, at least if it's open. And then we have this floor right here, which is a weapons rack full of weapons and even a flashlight right there. And this right here is actually supposed to hold the Iron Man helmet, at least according to the back box art. Oops, knocked out a tranquilizer gun, but I mean, I guess that was alright, since behind the weapons shack, we also have the room with the Infinity Gauntlet. Now, in this set, we have the Space Stone, And okay, actually, this is the Power Stone and this is the Space Stone. Sorry about that. But I do know the two Infinity Stones, each individually. So yeah, you don't get every Lego Infinity Stone in this Lego set, but at least it includes the Space Stone, which is the Infinity Stone that goes inside of the Tesseract, which is the Space Cube. And then we have the third floor right here, which in the third floor, you can open this up and no doubt place the criminal Red Skull. Yeah, you can just place him in there. Close that up. And right here, there's also an analysis of Power Stone, which is an interesting reference to the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and I kind of like that. And then, remember how I told you about the AIM agent minifigure with the interesting play feature? Well, that's... Oh. Sorry about that. I knocked my phone over. Well, you can actually just have them hang off of here, and that's where this comes into handy. And, oh gosh, this is, but, okay, I'm just knocking everything down all of a sudden. Just gotta return the two antenna on there. Anyway, oh gosh. Okay, but basically there's a button right here, okay, where if you press down on it, then those two doors just come falling down just in time for Red Skull to break free. Yeah, I guess this didn't really... Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm just doing pretty poorly in this part of the review so far, unfortunately. And, yeah. And it is not exactly the easiest thing to put the two doors back in, unfortunately. But I guess it is what it is. Anyway, and then we have the fourth floor with the really nice brick-built Avengers logo. And open it up, and we have a couple of gaming chairs, and a call from Hawkeye, and an interesting sticker piece of Captain America and Red Skull. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem they are Lego-fied. But then you could actually take that off and swap it out with this piece right here. Which says, if you can read it, what is AIM? Sorry if it's a little blurry, and there's a news guy right there, and an AIM agent. Then we have the two gaming chairs with the remote on it for when they were playing games, and yeah. I'm going to replace it with that. And of course, there's also a door right here, which you can open and close. And this balcony area, where you can actually fit a ton of minifigures on. Like Tony Stark, for example. And this thing right here, well, if you pull it, then it just collapses and Tony Stark falls down. And not only that, but, sorry about that. Moving up to the top floor, we have which is unfortunately doesn't have exactly way too much. But over here, you can actually grab, your Iron Man minifigure and, place him right there. But anyway, that's just everything about the Avengers Tower Battle set itself. Now, let's take a look at the instructions booklet and the box. Now, the instructions booklet is pretty enormous, and the advertisements, show all of the other summer 2020 Avengers sets, and every Spider-Man Lego set, excluding the Venom Crawler, released in 2020, and the win ad with the pirate on the back. And then for the box, which is this is the box, and this is what the box looks like on the back, and honestly, I actually had fun making this video and reviewing it. So, and again, I do like this set, and honestly, I would recommend this set, and it is, in my opinion, the best Avengers Tower, in my opinion, despite its extra $30, but that's just, my thoughts on the set and my review. So, yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.